So in this video, we're going to talk about how we illustrate composition. So we're still looking at whether something is a pure substance or a mixture, whether it's an element or a compound. But instead of just looking at pictures or formulas, in this case, we are going to be drawing pictures. So we're basically just working backwards from when we distinguished composition. So we're just going to jump right in and work through some examples. So my first example is a pure element. So if I wanted to draw a pure element, I need to think about what those two things mean. So if it's pure, there's only going to be one type of particle. And then if it's an element, that means my element is only going to be one shape. So for this example, let's make the element a circle. Okay, so since it's a pure element, the only thing in this box are going to be circles. So there's my drawing of a pure element. Okay, if I wanted to draw a pure compound, that's my second example. Pure means there's still only going to be one type of particle. My compound, though, means it's going to be two different shapes connected, because a compound is two different atoms connected together. So in this case, let's make this a triangle circle. Okay, so and since it's pure, the only thing in this box are going to be this triangle circle combination. So triangle circle, triangle circle. Just draw two more. Now you want to make sure when you're drawing your compounds that your two shapes are touching each other, so that this doesn't look like a triangle and a circle separate, because that would be a mixture of two elements. So that's an entirely different thing. And then in my last example, I have a mixture of an element and a compound. So just to make this easy, let's use our circle elements and our triangle circle compounds. And since this is a mixture, we're not going to combine them together by actually making the shapes touch. We're just going to draw them in the same box. So I'm going to draw some of my elements. My elements, we said, were circles for this case. And then I'm going to draw a couple of the compounds, and I'm going to use my same compound shape as up here, so a triangle circle. So this is where it's really important to make sure that for my compounds, my triangles and circles are touching, so that it doesn't look like the element circles. So this is how you're going to draw particle diagrams to illustrate different types of composition.